Okay, so I'm going to very briefly run through a jet ring scent with you. So I know some people did it last week in class, but in all honesty, half of you are missing, and the other half of you who were there were more bothered about COVID-19. So we're going to redo it because I don't think you guys got the depth of this poem that you needed to get. So without further ado, if you turn to page 16 in your anthologies, that was a really good guess. Go me. If you turn to page 16, we will get on with this. So jet ring scent. So jet, the material jet, is black. It's a black gemstone. It's made under pressure, extreme pressure, and it is very, very brittle and very easily breakable. Okay. Now what's happening in this poem is that John Donne has given this lady a ring. Okay. It's not necessarily a marriage ring, and it's not necessarily an engagement ring, but he's given her a ring as a symbol of his love. Okay, so maybe it's a promise that one day they will get married, or one day they will get engaged. Okay, she has now returned this ring to him. So she's given him back that promise of his love and that promise of his commitment. Okay, so he begins by asking the ring to speak to him. Okay, so talking about his heart and her heart. His heart is now black, hers is brittle, so it's a little bit, I don't want to say fake, but it doesn't have as much in there as his does. It's easily breakable, it changes its mind easily. Nothing more endless, nothing sooner broke. So nothing is more endless than his endless love, whereas nothing sooner broke than 1, her vows, 2, her love for him. Okay, so her love was so brittle, just like the jet ring. And to tie into that, number 3 is nothing sooner broke than his heart. Okay, because we know that his love is endless, but hers wasn't. Okay, and that has broken him. We know how he feels about getting rejected, guys. So then marriage rings are not of this stuff. So you know yourselves, you don't think black, do you, when you think of a wedding ring or a engagement ring? You think silver, you think gold, you think diamonds. Okay, you don't think black. So I am cheap and naught but fashion, fling me away. So what I want you to do in this line is just consider what he was like in previous poems. Okay, so did he really want to marry this woman, or was it all just a bit of the chase? Okay, so we know that he enjoyed the chase more than he enjoyed the, I was going to say capture then, but that'd be awful. He enjoyed the pursuit of a woman more than the actual woman herself, didn't he? Okay, he was a bit of a womanizer. So was this just another token to get her into bed, basically? Okay, I want you to Google what fling means in French. Okay, and I want you to play around with that pun. See why that is in there, because it's there for a reason. Okay, and then last stanza, he tries on the ring himself, and he just allows himself one last moment reminiscing on the love that they had before he throws it away. Well, before he throws the love away, he keeps the ring, but before he walks away from that love, basically, and he says to the ring, "I'll keep you safer than the lady would have, because she was unfaithful, but I am not. Okay, you're safe with me." Now, what you want to think about when you are looking at this poem is, well, first of all, I want you to look at the syllables throughout it. Okay, you don't need to count every single one, but there is a pattern that forms. Okay, and I want you to think about why that pattern might form. Okay, so why might there be this many syllables in each word? Okay, what could that represent about the verse? Okay, what could that tell us about the tone, how he's feeling? So I'm going to upload this for you now, and then I'm going to put some questions on for you as well.